What's going on, guys? This is JT here. In this video, we're going to be talking about my favorite one-star gem in the entire game, that is Everlasting Torment. I'm going to be breaking this gem down, also ranking it from rank 1 all the way to rank 10. That way you guys can see the details. But first, let's get into what this gem actually does and how it works in combat, because I know a lot of people are confused about it. And this is honestly an amazing gem that has insane potential. So make sure you guys level this gem up, especially if you are a free-to-play player or if you're a player that does not spend a lot of money. This gem is very freaking good. All right, let's get into it. So we have your critical hits inflict agony, right? So that automatically means every critical hit you do inflicts agony. So what does agony do? It deals 10% base damage plus 122 damage every second for 6 seconds. Now this is at rank 1. So we have each enemy cannot be affected by this more often than once every 20 seconds. All right, so this is how the gem works, right? Let's say I go into a fight, I gather up 100 different mobs, right? And let's say I pick up a Frenzy Shrine, which gives me automatic crits. Or I have a Crusader with me, and that gives me automatic crits whenever he pops Banner. Or let's just say I simply proc up Berserker's Rage, which I can make to where it gives me 50% more crit, right? Well, if you do that and you're critting non-stop in a big pack of enemies, you can then inflict agony on every single enemy. Not just one. No, it doesn't mean that you have to wait 20 seconds before you can proc Everlasting Torment again and put agony on something else. It literally means every single enemy you hit with a crit then produces agony on that enemy, right? This is like the one-star Seep and Bile, so to speak. The only difference is this does not spread once an enemy dies, right? This actually is insane, man. This gem is so good, and I really hope that you guys are using it. So, if you're in battle and you inflict agony on a mob, you then cannot inflict agony again for another 20 seconds, right? So, basically, this is just, man, this gem is so critical. So, let's go ahead and level it up right now. Let's go ahead and level it up. Now that you guys now that I've explained exactly how it works, you can put this on multiple mob packs. And this also means, like, once you inflict agony on a mob, you should really try to find another mob if you're in a challenge rift to inflict agony on that mob as well. That way that mob just slowly ticks down in life and your 20 seconds kind of diminishes away. That way you can put this Everlasting Torment agony back on them, right? All right, so I'm gonna keep leveling this up. That way we can get into what this does at level 10. You can see the damage percentage just keeps going up and up. Now I'm not gonna explain the resonance and the combat rating because it's the same on every single one star as far as the levels go, and you guys can just see how much that goes up. Like as of right now, whenever we go from rank 4 to rank 5, the resonance goes from 60% to 75%. The combat rating goes from 20 to 24, right? So now we have increase your agony's attack speed by 3% for each nearby enemy afflicted with agony. Really? That's what it goes to? For each nearby enemy afflicted? Dude, can you possibly build up agony? Can you get your attack speed to like 1,000,000 from this straight up? Am I reading this right, dude? This is nuts. Increase your attack speed by 3% for each nearby enemy afflicted with agony. If you have some sort of crit buff and you crit up like 30 mobs, that's literally 90% increased attack speed. That is nuts. What? All right, increase magic find by 15%. All right, let's keep on going. Is this attack speed going to increase even more? Because if so, that's absolutely ridiculous. The damage is already at 20%. Wow, increases your attack speed by 4.5%. It literally goes up more. Dude, I'm gonna have to test this gem out on my Barbarian to show you guys exactly how this works, because this gem is nutty. Trust me, boys. If you do not have Everlasting Torment on your character, you freaking need it, because this is crazy. Increases your attack speed by 6% for each nearby enemy affected. So now, wow, let's go ahead and get this to rank 10. This is crazy. Is this about to increase attack? Okay, so it increases damage percent, only damage percent. All right, so now we have at rank 10, increased resonance by 150, 44 to combat rating. We also have your critical hits inflict agony, dealing 30% base damage. 30% of my base damage is about 5,500 damage, right? Which my damage is 13,000, so that is not what most people's is, but still insane. Plus 122 every second for 6 seconds. In my opinion, that 122 for every second for 6 seconds is massive, especially for hard challenge rifts. And the reason why, because when you're in hard challenge rifts, you only do a specific amount of damage. If you're in like some of the hardest ones you can do, normally you're doing like 6% damage all the way up to 10% damage, right? So hardly any damage. Well, that 122 is factored in, right? So it doesn't matter what percentage you're actually doing. That's going to be ticking for 122 every second, no matter what. That's also big for boss fights as well, because that consistent damage is massive, right? Each enemy cannot be affected by this more than once every 20 seconds. We understand that. So what you basically want to do, like I said, is go around, inflict every single enemy that is near you with a critical hit, and go ahead and let that agony just basically tear them up. Because man, 30% base damage, that ticking every second for 6 seconds, that's literally 30. That's an extra 30 something thousand damage in my case on my barb over 6 seconds on one enemy. That is nuts, man. That's not even including the 122 I mean, I guess that's not really actually that much in, but you guys get the gist, man. Like I said, if y'all have not leveled up Everlasting Torment, y'all need to freaking do it. The gym is nutty. It's like the Walmart of Seeping Biles, and it's nasty. I mean, the only thing that would really make this even better is if it spread after each enemy died, I guess. But then you don't even need the spread because it spreads all off of crit, right? So off of a crit hit, you literally put it on the enemy. It's not that hard to crit hit in this game, right? It's really not. Pretty much every single class has something to give them advanced critical hit damage, or not critical hit damage, but critical hit chance. That way it spreads even more often. And like I said, if you pick up a Frenzy Shrine, every single thing you hit automatically is inflicted with agony. Or if you have a Crusader with you and the Crusader pops banner, every single thing you hit is then inflicted with agony. Now, one thing that is not going to help this gem out is, let's say you have somebody with damage buffs, right? So if you have a monk that gives you the damage buff, or you have a barbarian that gives you demoralized, which gives you the damage buff, that extra damage buff is not going to help with Everlasting Torment because it only deals off your base damage, and that is smart because if it dealt off the other, it would be absolutely broken, right? All right, guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave me a comment in the comment sections below if you guys like the review of 1-star gems, because I mean they're important too, right? So I don't only want to cover 5 stars, I'm going to cover 1 stars, 2 stars, and 5 stars, and basically make content on each individual gem. So you guys look out for that. Anyway, guys, I am out of here for now. And if you have not checked out the barb video of where I am running at an insane speed, you need to do that because it's hilarious and epic as well. Peace out, fellas.